Welcome back, everybody, to our next match here. And it's the chance for Iran and Switzerland to get underway. The Swiss ladies were beaten quite handsomely by the Netherlands earlier on this morning. How will the men's team do? We will soon find out, but first of all, we will all stand and be ready for the national anthems of both Iran and Switzerland.
Und wir haben den Technical Officer Dr. Jeff Brown aus Neuseeland. Wir sind bei den Hymnen. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem. First, the anthem of the Iran.
Willkommen der Mannschaft aus dem Iran und nun lauschen wir der Nationalhymne aus der Schweiz, the National Anthem of Switzerland.
So for Iran, no one better than them in Asia in the indoor game. They are a team that is full of vision and skill, creativity. So the Swiss are going to be, or going to have to be, well and truly at the top of their game, and they are led and skippered by the inspiration that is Patrick Muller, skipper of the outdoor team as well. A youthful look to this Swiss side as well. I hope that they can do some damage here in Berlin this week. Final messages being put across by both teams. 5 games down, reaching the halfway point of matches to be played here in the main hall. We've just seen Russia put South Africa to the sword, and Germany winning goal earlier in the men's game by 15 goals to 0. Iran, Switzerland for you, and then the ladies will rejoin us at around 4 o'clock. So here we go then. It will be Iran to get us underway. Although we're just a little early, so too much in the way of a rush to get going. Here we go then. This is a Pool B contest. And who is going to get the better? Either Iran or Switzerland. Swiss, who finished 4th of the recent Euro Hockey Championships. Incredibly, they only won one of their matches. And Iran coming into this Indoor World Cup with an Indoor World ranking of 7. Ninth, 5th, 4th and 5th there. The final positions in years gone by. This is Roman Rickner. And now Patrick Müller. Just having a look up, seeing what's going on up ahead of him. There's that bank of 3 in front. It's Keller. Keller once more, with a little bit more time on his hands. A lot of early play across the back line for Switzerland. There's simply no way through this trio of Iranians. And the decision going Barami's way. That's Nashari just offering that option, this near side again, but looking to go through the middle. Müller cutting it out as Nashari takes over. Happy for the game to continue, even though that Bayram van der just taking a knock on the leg. Chance for Iran to have some possession here. Breaks down. Swiss have it back. Anywhere out for Switzerland here, perhaps. Well cut out. Is the break on for Keller? It's to just put the brakes on. Keller again. And now Müller. We'll see the introduction, Sebastian Schneider, in a few moments. Müller for Switzerland. Rickner under some pressure. He had Norajada breathing down his neck. Really seen Switzerland approach the Iran goal as yet. Sneaking into their half now. Schneider is on. Can't use the corners effectively enough. And it all breaks down and Iran will take that. Scored 52 goals on the way to winning the 2017 Indoor Asia Cup. Last April it was, Iran. Looking to try and strike first hit. Save from Kleikemper. Mohamed. That's Nashari with the restart. Well, he had to get that away quickly. Did Abbas Roy. He's one of the oldest members of the team. Although the eldest member is the goalkeeper, Sasan Ataminejad. It's Tenerife 33. They do have some fierce pace about them, do Iran. Enough to upset even the the best teams. This will be a tough one for Switzerland. They finished 4th in their time here. That's their best ever finish. Happening back in the first edition in 2003. To finish 8th in 2015. Take plenty from their 4th place finish in Antwerp. Just that one win to their name, though, from their 5 matches that they partook in. Breaks down. Chance for Iran to spring an attack of their own. Just looking for that movement up ahead. Such a tight confines of this court. Patience is key. Through the legs. It seemed Nournian. In fact, the decision has gone the way of Iran here. It's all a little scrappy and messy. With the legs there. Ball leaving the ground in legal fashion. Can only be raised when taking a shot. So penalised. Switzerland have been here in a penalty corner on offer for Iran. The first real sight at a goal. And they have here. And that is just wide. Not by much, though. Chance for Switzerland here, and that's the first goal from Manuel Keller. Right place, right time to open the scoring. And after a bright start from Iran, wouldn't you know it, against a run of play, it is Keller in Switzerland. Find the opening goal on the slide into the back of the net. It's been an opening of which Iran have dominated, but Switzerland taking their one chance, and it has come by. There is Keller again, trying to fashion something. It still might just work out this. What a mess it is in there. And eventually, Iran are able to hold out. Introduction of Florian Feller in the thick of it as well for Switzerland. This may very nearly a second goal in no time. That is sloppy. That is very sloppy indeed from Balouli. A very wayward pass off the boards and out, so restart from the centre line, just handing back the initiative to Switzerland, who suddenly got their tails up. Approaching the midway point of the first half. Richner. Using the boards, tight to the boards it is. Final touch did come off an Iran player, so not to let the ball go out. Balouli tight to that sideboard. Müller shows great experience.
It's good. Very good.
Chance here. Challenges come flying in, and Iran 2 level. Or have they? Well, the timeout has been called. It will count. It's all a bit of a mess. Bayram will claim it. And it has gone the way of Iran. Well, the umpires just wanted to have a word with each other just to make sure it was the right call. The timeout was called by the umpire on this near side just to have a chat, see whether they see anything untoward. The goal stands. Yves Morad for Müller. And now Riechner. Still Riechner. Where to go for Baluli. Just leaving it for Norizadeh to take over. Switzerland have it back, do they? Official stopping it and giving the decision to Switzerland for stick interference. Schneider, tight angle. Come out of white shirts there. There's 4. Let's try and shield this away from danger. Still Switzerland have it. Riechner. Müller breaks down. Switzerland having to scamper back into defensive mode now. Baluli did well. It goes down the line. Wasn't really much on, it has to be said, for Arawi, Amir Arawi. Schneider. Ryan coming forward with lots of energy. Penalty corner. Well, they really were flying forward there. And they all looked across or waited for the decision to be made. Bundled over Bayram, the captain of Iran. Penalty corner time to strike. It's a little too quick off the mark was Feller, so he has to make his way to halfway. So a man short in defence here now, Switzerland. Ready and waiting to put the block on, but it's not going to be enough as Iran strike again. Norajade with a very good strike and an incredible finish. So Iran lead with just under 5 minutes to go in this first half. So a timeout being called. And so that's opportunity for everybody just to take a little bit of a breather. Messages put across from both coaches. Svandia Safai, the Iranian coach Chris Elster of Switzerland. And, all those messages be put into action now in the final just over 4 minutes. Touch from Marawi, didn't really work out. This is Feller. With the restart. Penalty corner time for Switzerland. The chance to hit back pretty much straight away after going behind. Well, the inquest starts around with the umpire. And the best of views, it has to be said. It just struck the back of the foot. It's the reason why this penalty corner has been awarded. So fast. It's so quick. The reactions of not just the players, but of the officials as well in this format of the game. It's not quite worked out for Switzerland, this. It is back with them. Very quick to get over to the officials and get their arguments across, are Iran. It's got to be very careful that they may not say anything out of turn as well, which could go against them. And once again, quickly getting it on. But a little too quick though for Greder. Nice turn here, and that is just wide from Norajade. He's been very busy in that final third. He's already got himself on the score sheet already today. It's Nashari. Once more, Asnashari. Not too much in the way of movement ahead, and just being found out a little there, Barami in particular, but here come Iran. Needed the legs, it looked like, of Clay Kemper, so they denied them. Time ticking away at the end of this first half. We're inside the final 30 seconds now. They are standing firm at the moment are Switzerland. However, it could be made to pay here for conceding a penalty corner. Ball just getting a little bit of airtime. Surely when you strike a goal, is it allowed to leave the deck? One less chance for Iran here to maybe extend to 3. Not able to do so. And so that will be that for the first half. Really good one. Intriguing fight out there between Iran and Switzerland. And it's Iran with a slender lead, one of the more closer matches that we've had so far in the men's games here in the main hall. And Iran with that slender lead, they've scored twice. Very nearly did so at the end there, but for some good goalkeeping. But this is far from over, this one. Iran 2, Switzerland 1 at half-time.
Say thank you in the name of the FIH and the DHB. They would like to thank all the partners for the presenting sponsorship of the Indoor Hockey World Cup Berlin 2018. FIH would like to thank Hero Motor Corp Limited, the world's largest manufacturer of two-wheelers, for being a global partner of FIH. Also, the FIH would like to acknowledge the continued support of Town, one of the world's leading and fastest growing synthetic sports facility.
Just on that time out, we were basically, as long as they're clearly in position and defence, 4 of us over the back line, but to wait for it to go over the back line, thanks for it.
Therefore, is proud to be the official floor supplier of the Indoor Hockey World Cup.
No, well, it is, they've got position, so you start with them in position, where it was. And so basically just indicate to them at the time out, that's where the ball is. Yep.
Let's hear it. So music, thanks for being on.
Yep, well, that's what we're used to doing in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, but evidently in Europe it's not. Just keeps it clean, and that's clean. I mean, it's yeah.
Demokratie, die Iraner, die werden das Ding gedreht haben. Nichtsdestotrotz ist ja alles drin, alles möglich bei 2-1. Brauchen wir gar nicht drüber reden. Die letzten 27, jetzt 26 Sekunden und dann geht es hier weiter. Meine Damen und Herren, nochmal die Frage, wo sind die Fans aus der Schweiz? Where the fans from Switzerland? And now where the fans from Iran? 5 seconds to go. Ein großer Applaus für meine Mannschaften. Auf geht's, Berlin!
Okay, go.
It's a very closely fought contest, this one, between Iran and Switzerland, which Iran are leading. Well, not by much though, just by 2 goals to 1. Already through some of the other scores and other matches that have been taking place in Hall 2. And for the Czechs today over Trinidad and Tobago. Australia beating Poland. A little bit of a turn up for the Bucks. Austria currently leading Belgium by 2 goals to 1 as well. We'll do our best to keep you updated with other matches that are taking place here today. But here our main focus, Iran, Switzerland, and Switzerland here looking for things to happen. Miller's lost out. It might just work out for Iran this. Towards goal he goes. Defensively on song, Switzerland at the start of this second period, which they need to be. So Iran looking to start this second half the way that they finished the first. And truly on the front foot. Swiss, who've never bettered 4th at this competition, in the first edition in Leipzig, 2003. Work to be done. Here against Iran. There's a sort of all guns blazing feel about Iran at times, which is good to see. Looking to turn away from Keller. Will be an Iran restart on halfway. Kept alive here. Miller with the block. And now the chance to come forward. Murad. And it all just breaks down disappointingly off the boot for Switzerland. It's just a little too quick for Iran. Well, that was a real chance on the counter-attack, and they didn't take that opportunity. 8th and 7th respectively in the Hero Indoor World Rankings. Fella! Good save. And now from one end to the other. Could be a bit of a blitz at times in this game. From one end to the other end. Oh, fist across by Feller. One goal scored from Manuel Keller. And that was Feller just a few moments ago testing Hataminejad. It's great control by Tahir Rad, and Iran are in again. That's Nashari, right place, right time. A little bit of daylight now between Iran and Switzerland. He had one bite of the cherry, and then another. Klemper just couldn't do enough to keep it up. And Iran now with a 3-1 lead. Something a little more healthier to defend, but Switzerland will be doing their best to try and get back into the contest quickly. Still plenty of time left in this second half. Restart, and it does go back for Switzerland. Gassner using the boards and using it effectively. Feller. Oh, is he squeezed it through? No. Marami just taking a rap on the wrist, it looked like. And Iran have called a timeout. Again, matches to come for you here in the main hall. After this one, we see the return of the ladies and Poland against the United States. And then Switzerland's ladies are back in action against Belarus. And then we will see the host nation again, Germany, taking on Namibia. Well, the men return later on this evening around 7:30. Poland, Trinidad and Tobago. Germany against Australia. And then Austria, South Africa concludes the first day here. Iran will be playing on, or in Hall 2 against Belgium to start at 5 minutes past 10 local time. Long days for these players. Keller, away he comes. Is there to be an end product? Wow. And no wonder the high fives are going around in the Iranian defense. How on earth did Switzerland not score there? A moment to try and turn this game. And still that 2-goal advantage is maintained by Iran. Switzerland supporters doing their best to try and rally their players. Rickner. Müller. Rickner. Nothing much going on ahead of him. Müller taking over. Murad looking to turn. There wasn't too much in the way of movement, it has to be said, for Switzerland. And frustrating for Müller and co. Quickly on, but a little too quick. Rickner on the stretch. Will he fall to? Might break away here. Arawi is all on his own, and still he goes on. That's a smart save from Clay Kemper. Bodies all over the show on that occasion. Keller, simply no stopping and no getting by Barami on that occasion. One end to the other we go. There'll be multiple changes here for Switzerland just to try and freshen things up. Feller, one of those. Way through for Schneider. Nian goes on. Back to halfway, this will come. Final touch off a Swiss defender. Lovely turn, smart save. Possibly keeping Switzerland just about in this. Another one for Iran, and surely that is to be the game. Gassner again. Inside the final 10 minutes. You feel the next goal that's going to be scored has to come from Switzerland. Flying across goal. It's Hatem Minajad. Standing strong, Iran together here. Know that they're going to be under the cosh. The final moments, whilst Switzerland still continue to chase this. One back fairly. And look at sort of take it on and dribble forward with the feet there with Schneider. Chance for another one, and it's a good save from Clay Kemper. And there he is again, right in the thick of it. Now Feller, behind you. Feller goes on, encouraging this from Switzerland, but then back come Iran. Wonderful finish to this one. And Clay Kemper's not going to be able to keep that out. It's a crucial goal. Norizadeh thinks he scored. Well, that is 4-1. Norizadeh with a very accomplished finish. That's a Minajad just taking one here and a little rusty to get back up onto his feet.
Das Viertelfinale ist das erklärte Ziel, mindestens. Und mal gucken, was dann noch weitergeht. Auf geht's. Schlusswort steht an in diesem Match. Die letzten 8,5 Minuten. Viel Spaß dabei.
Well, the goal awarded. Iran 4-1, and you feel that will be enough for them now to record a first win at the 2018 Indoor Hockey World Cup. Right on the chase. Müller covering the defensive line well. Rechner. Keller. Iran, one of the ever-presents of this indoor World Cup. Just stoppage here from our umpire. Just a bit of mopping up needed on court. Restarted Rickner. Quickly on. Adaminejad is okay. Reacted well there. Forced to stop. Rickner has been busy. I'll keep it in play. Martin Grede. Be a timeout for Switzerland here. 1-4 down with 6 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. So the restart, and so with goalkeeping privileges, the sacrifice of the goalkeeper, Switzerland needing to go for this now. That's the reason why the change has been made.
Yeah, I will get a number for you. Yes,
Müller.
5, I think. 5. Back.
It's been tricky for Switzerland to try and break down. The first front three of Iran have just been brilliant today. This is Roman Rickner has taken on the responsibility of having goalkeeping privileges, so he's been able, well, he is the one that is able to dive onto the ball if need be inside the semicircle. Well picked out, Murad. Able to develop anything. He's got 5 goals in Antwerp, including a hat-trick against Denmark in the Euros. There he is with the restart. Rickner. Müller. 5 minutes or so to go. Müller again. And that front three of Iran leading by example defensively. They have been excellent, and here they come. Goal potentially at their mercy. And smart goalkeeping from Rickner. Time against Switzerland, I think, with the time being, what, 4 minutes 20 or so to go now. Just be a little too far out of reach. Poor control. to try and flick it forward. Nuranayan. Target. Müller. Müller again. 3 up ahead of him, but cannot get through. Is this to be a moment again? The simplest of finishes. And that's 5. Hamid Nuranayan. It's going to turn out to be a comfortable afternoon's bit of work for Iran. Nuranayan's first goal in this World Cup. In the way, Nuranayan. Kala. Müller. Kala just nudging it forward. To no one in particular, especially in red. Two minutes to go. Iran will just be happy to just sit back and let Switzerland have the possession. Taking one right on the wrist there, Nuranayan. He's felt that. Even with the use of the glove. That might just be his last action. But safe in the knowledge that the defensive display today, Iran, is very encouraging indeed. Slight deflection gave that ball too much airtime. Schneider. Start again. Regner. Doesn't want to get caught out here. This me very nearly did. Final save maybe for Switzerland. Oh, they made a real hash of it. Still the danger not over with yet. And Iran survive. A very pleasing performance on the eye as well for Iran. They can take plenty out of this. Space now to add another. Oh. Regner, the vital intervention. It's an ambitious pass. Given away from Müller. Air of resignation on Müller's face there after he played that pass. And defeat for Switzerland. Iran, brilliant. They were absolutely brilliant for that 40 minutes. And maybe just showing a sign of things to come in this competition. How far can they go? They have swept Switzerland to one side. And they've never done better than fourth, and that was in Poznan in 2011. Oh, maybe they could go even further than that this year, you never know. But on this showing, that's a pretty ruthless display. And scoring 5 goals. And in the end, Switzerland just didn't have anything in response for Iran. All after Manuel Keller had actually given the Swiss the lead, but Nourizadeh with a couple of goals in there, and Iran comfortable winners by 5 goals to 1.
Nicht nur was die mögliche Gesamtturnierleistung angeht, da muss man mit den Polen in der aktuellen Konstellation rechnen. Einige Stars aus der deutschen Liga, aus der Bundesliga mit dabei. Und die USA, das ist eher eine Hockeynation im Aufbau, muss man ehrlicherweise sagen. Und insofern ist das spannend zu sehen, wie weit sind die USA. Vorher gibt es hier noch einen Applaus für das Schweizer Team, die sich hier gut verkauft haben, alles versucht haben. Es hat am Ende leider nicht gereicht, aber das heißt auch nichts, denn in einer Sechsergruppe bei 5 anstehenden Partien ist alles möglich. Kopf nicht hängen lassen, weiterdenken. Hauptschweiz, da geht noch was.
So sieht's aus. Man muss den Schweizer Fans auch ein besonderes Kompliment machen. Denn die waren mit die Ersten am heutigen Morgen. Die waren schon die Ersten so gegen 8:30 hier in der Halle und haben sich gerüstet gefühlt für lange und intensive Tage. Denn jedes Team wird ja am heutigen Tage zweimal in Aktion treten. Bedeutet auch, die Schweiz bekommt noch eine Chance. Die Damenmannschaft ja schon im übernächsten Spiel und die Herren dann später am Abend in unserer zweiten Halle. Matthias, wir haben immer wieder die Nachfrage auch bekommen, wo kann man sich diese Spiele anschauen? In der deutlich kleineren Halle, der Small Hall. Wo geht es da genau hin?
Ja, da geht es hier in eine Nachbarhalle, hinter unserer Gegentribüne geht es raus, auf der linken Seite, und zwar in den Bereich P und im Bereich Q. Dort kommt man in die zweite Halle und da können Sie dann die Spiele sich anschauen, meine Damen und Herren. Einfach mal vorbeischauen, 300 Leute ist dort Platz. So, wir sehen schon die nächste Mannschaft, die sich hier bereit macht. Wir sind in der Gruppe A bei den Ladies und wir sehen hier das Team aus den Vereinigten Staaten von Amerika. Welcome to Berlin, the team USA! So, da sehen wir die Amerikanerinnen. Das ist natürlich auch interessant zu beobachten, wie diese junge Mannschaft der Amerikaner